a lot of people want to get into this business because they want to leave a job. And what I would say here is that this is a business that can take a while to get ramped up. If you are really aggressive about building your financial coaching business, I have worked with and seen people that have gotten themselves to a living income within a few months. That is a lot of work. It can take some investment. You will need to be very aggressive and proactive, but it can be done. However, it is also the outlier. And in most cases, the people that I see that are attracted to the financial coaching position are not killer salespeople. They are often people who are blessed with more empathy than a lot of people. But it also generally means that they don't feel comfortable pushing, that they don't feel comfortable in driving the sale, in pushing through resistance, in maybe going to a place that is uncomfortable, because the nature of a coach is usually to collaborate and not necessarily push. And so the personality type that likes to coach is often not necessarily the personality type of a person that likes to build a business. And so what I would recommend for the vast majority of people is to build this business as a side hustle. And that's what I did. And I want to share with you the story of exactly how I did that, because I think that a lot of people overlook the way I did it, and it probably is counterintuitive. And so when I was actually hired by a company to work as a financial coach and develop financial coaching programs and financial wellness programs, we were selling those programs to employers, businesses, and institutions as a subscription program that included financial coaching. And so the only people that were eligible to use our financial coaches were clients of those organizations or employees of those organizations. And so the pool of people that could use our coaches was pretty small relative to the general population. And so what I encouraged my coaches to do is to go ahead and start a side hustle coaching program on their own and find clients that would pay them directly, as long as they didn't fish in the pool of subscribers that we were servicing. And so that was pretty easy. And in my case, that's how I started, because I could post on Facebook or various social media platforms and get clients that weren't a part of the program that I was hired by. And this helped me over the course of a few years to slowly build up my own clientele. It also allowed me to continue to work with people when they left a client that was subscribing to our program, or if their employer stopped subscribing. Many of these people that were working with me over the course of 1, 2, or 3 years that no longer had access to our corporate HR benefits program could still Google me and find me and hire me directly on their own. And so over the course of about 3 years, I went from making a few $1,000s in the first year to tens of thousands of dollars in the second year to 6 figures in the third and fourth year. And the other big benefit of it was that because I was doing financial wellness and financial coaching in my day job, that was making me better when I was working on my own. Much of that training was being paid for by my employer. Immersing myself in the latest techniques or the latest research or the latest economic news in my day job was giving me benefits in my personal work. And so while a lot of people are looking to do a one-for-one swap of their current day job into financial coaching, what I would tell you is that for most people and most personality types, that is going to be a challenge to get enough income in that transition period of time to live on. And so what I would recommend is, if you can get a financial coaching job with a company that serves a specific audience and allows you to side hustle in that same industry, as long as you don't compete with their users, this can be a great way to have a perfect synergy for the work that you want to do and build up a business over time. Now, not all coaching jobs are created equal. A lot of banks or credit unions or investment advisory firms might have coaching roles available. However, because they don't necessarily sell their program like we did as a human resources benefit to employers, they may cast their net very wide. They may include anyone in the general population as a prospect. And so they may not allow you to run a side business doing the same role. And so before you just jump onto any financial coaching role that you see, make sure that you understand where they fish for their coaching participants so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not it's going to be an opportunity for you to build a business on the side. In some cases, it still may be worth taking that role because of the training and the coaching experience, and maybe you just like it. Maybe it's a perfect full-time role for you. But even having that experience and then transitioning away from that job to your own coaching program at some point can be a huge advantage.